Kia ora, bros and girls, welcome back to the channel. So I thought before I move on to use some X6.2 stuff in my first attempts there, I'll take on this X6.1.5 Ultron, because this is a really annoying one that you're going to find when you're going for 100% completion. He's got Incinerate, so you need to Incinerate Immune. He's also got Aspect of War and Buffet. And that combination is really nasty, because Aspect of War means that every time he throws a special, he goes unstoppable for 6 seconds. And eventually he goes unblockable, erodes away your block proficiency and everything. But also it means that, so, you know, to counter that, you kind of have to dance away from him, which triggers your dex. And then Buffet means that every time you trigger a buff, your dex, he regens 15% of his life every 7 seconds. So it becomes a really, really annoying and long fight. So I'm not going to talk about the different counters because really there's only one counter for this, which is really Void. I tried using Human Torch, I tried using Havoc, maybe Mephisto could work a little bit, but again, Void is definitely the best option. And the strategy is quite simple. At the start of the fight, you're going to be very kind of passive. There's two things you really want to do here. You want to get to the point where you're going to get that Petrify on him and reverse the regen. Alright? But interlace that with the fact that with Aspect of War, every time he throws a special, he's going to go unstoppable, and also sometimes he's unblockable. So there's kind of like two phases. There's a phase where you attack, where he's open, he's not unstoppable, he's not unblockable. This is when you want to get in. This is when you want to push him to the first bar of SP1, and you want to throw your SP1, and you want to reverse the regen. And then there's the second phase where he throws his special, goes unblockable for 6 seconds. And at this point, you just want to dance away. You don't want to attack into him because you're going to just end up dying. You just want to dance away, wait till that yellow circle goes completely into cooldown, and then you've got another opening. Now, once you've got a couple of Petrify buffs, debuffs on him, and as those debuffs grow, then you can just dex as often as you like, because every time you trigger that Buffet, you actually reverse the regen, and he's not only regening 15%, he doesn't regen 15%, you drain 15%, and the more Petrify, the more Fear the Void, the more you reverse that. So you can reverse for big damage. You see there, I killed him just with dexing away from that SP1 right at the end. So just remember that there's two phases. There's an attack phase and a defense phase. When he throws a special, you're in defensive phase, you're just dancing away, and when the unstoppable and unblockable go away, you go in and attack. Now I did use a 5-star rank 4 for that particular fight, but I think the initial time I used a 5-star rank 3. I ended up ranking Void for later on in 6.2. So hopefully this helped you out if you're struggling with this fight. This is the easiest way to get a one-shot on this guy. Otherwise, he's going to be so frustrating to get past. And basically, like, all you need is a 5-star rank 3 Void or above to be able to get this fight done. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If any of your alliances is struggling with this fight, feel free to share this with them as well. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Ka kite ano, bros and girls.